Welcome to Cory's Stories. Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Hello, my little friend. Just a quick minute before your meditation story comes on. Did you know that you could be in the Real Cat Club or in a Tucker and Leo club? If you want to hear exclusive stories that no one else gets to hear, that might have your name in, go to the Patreon link just below this video and sign up. Namaste, my little friend. Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Lie down in your bed and get really comfortable. Imagine it's a rainy day outside and you're all tucked in under your covers, nice and warm and safe. Imagine it's been raining all day long. You've watched movies, you've snacked in bed, you've dozed off to sleep at times. And now it's time to really relax and go to sleep. The rain sounds as if it's making different tunes on the roof of your house. And when the wind blows, it changes, changing the song and the melody into something different. The sounds of the rain and the wind blowing encourage you to stay put in bed. Stay warm under the covers, protected from the elements outside. It makes you focus in on the sensation of everything that you can feel inside of your bed covers. You feel the softness of the sheets on your skin. The give of the mattress beneath your body. Everything feels really comfortable and cozy. You start to imagine that you're somewhere else. You imagine that you're in a cozy little cottage in the middle of the forest. You're sat on a rocking chair with a big, comfortable pillow underneath your bum. You're drinking a cup of hot chocolate and nibbling on a piece of chocolate cake fresh out of the oven with warm, gooey chocolate sauce all over it. The chocolate sauce that you made also has caramel in it. So there's swirls of caramel running through the sauce on top of your piece of cake. You have your feet up and you're gently rocking back and forward on the comfortable, cozy rocking chair. And then, because this is your mind and your imagination, you imagine also that it's Christmas. It's snowing as well as raining outside. So the sound of rain that you can hear is also sleet. You pull one of the curtains that is bright yellow with white daisies all over it to one side so that you can stare out of the little square window in your cozy cabin. Everything is white outside. The trees, the path, everything is covered in a blanket of snow. And you're super warm and cozy inside. There's a fire crackling in the background. And you imagine that you get up and go over and put more wood on the fire. And it makes lots of popping and crackling noises at first. And then you see that there's a really big, comfortable, soft-looking bed in your cabin. You look down and you're wearing fluffy bunny rabbit slippers. And you kick them off and climb up into bed. The bed sheets smell fresh and clean, like fresh laundry. One of your favorite smells. It feels cool at first in the blankets, but then you quickly make them warm with your toasty warm body. And every breath that you take, it feels like you're sinking deeper and deeper into this yummy, soft, comfortable bed. You still hear the rain / sleet coming down outside. Pitter-pattering on the roof of your cottage, talking to you, letting you know it's still there outside. You imagine the rain like a piano on the roof, playing a song. And then the thought of a piano makes you think of one of those big giant floor pianos that you can jump on and do dance moves on and play a song on it. So in your mind, as you lay in the big comfortable bed, you're imagining that you're somewhere else. Once again, this time you see yourself on stage, and the whole stage is a big giant piano with white and black keys painted on the ground. You've never played piano like this, but you're very good at it. And there's crowds of people out there in the audience watching you. You're dressed all fancy, and it's as if you're famous or something because they all keep clapping and cheering, and you seem so good at what you're doing. so natural, playing this big, giant piano. And then you jump on one of the white keys, and your mind flies away into the clouds. And you're standing on a big white cloud. And the cloud is made of whipping cream. And it's fun to pull your feet in and out. It makes a plopping sound as if you were standing on thick whipping cream. You march around, plopping in and out, feeling the cream squish through your toes and up your legs to your knees. And this reminds you of the snow outside in your cabin, and you find yourself back in your bed. You open your eyes for a moment, and the sound of the sleet outside softens. It's not so clear. It's mixed in with the popping and the crackling of the fireplace. And there's also something bubbling on the stove, as if you're making a stew or a soup. And it's hot and steamy. And then when you take a big deep breath, you smell the soup, and you remember you were making broccoli soup. Broccoli, cheese, and potato, to be exact. And it's thick and creamy and cheesy. It always makes your tummy feel nice and warm on the inside when you eat it. And then the broccoli makes you think about trees, and you find yourself outside in the forest on a sunny day, laying on the ground looking up at all the different broccolis, here and there and everywhere. Some of them quite small, and some of them really, really tall. You wonder if birds live in broccoli trees. And then you think about your soup, hoping there's no birds in your soup. Maybe there's caterpillars. Maybe there's tiny little bugs. You imagine that you're tiny, so small, inside of a broccoli tree. And when you look around, there's hundreds and hundreds just like you, and you think, ugh, I hope that's not in my soup. Tiny little bugs, as tiny as strawberry seeds. That makes your mind jump to strawberries. Juicy, cold strawberries with sugar on top. And then you wonder about the seeds of the strawberries and whether they are seeds or whether they're actually bugs, just like you in a broccoli tree. But then you quickly go back to the tasty, yummy strawberry thought and idea. That's much nicer than thinking about the bugs. I wonder what it would be like to jump into a squishy strawberry, like a swimming pool, diving off a diving board. Sounds like fun. You start to make strawberry angels, moving your hands and your arms and your legs as if you're creating a snow angel in the strawberry pool that you just jumped in. And then the snow angel thought reminds you of the snow outside once again, and you're back in your cozy bed in the cabin. Feeling hungry, you put your feet back into your bunny rabbit slippers, walk over and get a bowl of soup, and sit back down on your rocking chair. It's warm and hearty and very creamy. And as you eat your soup, you gently rock back and forward. This makes the wooden floor creak underneath the chair, which makes you think of crickets, which makes you think that maybe crickets are underneath the wooden planks that make up the floor of the cabin, which makes you then think about if crickets get cold. And then in your mind, you see a cricket with a cardigan on, all warm and cozy, and it makes you smile inside. It would be funny to be a cricket wearing a cardigan. I wonder if they can still make that noise that they make if they've got a big woolly cardigan on. You know, the cricket sound. Cricket, cricket. And then you hope that your rocking chair going back and forth isn't disturbing the crickets, because now you've decided there's a family of crickets all wearing cardigans underneath the floorboards. Or worse, maybe the rocking chair would squish one of the crickets. So you stop rocking and eat the rest of your broccoli cheesy potato soup. Very, very still. Now finally you feel tired again, so you go back to the bed. Take off your big bunny rabbit slippers and snuggle down underneath the blankets. You close your eyes and the rain sounds louder once again, playing the piano on the roof of the cabin, the cottage that you imagine yourself in the middle of the forest. The piano makes you think of the piano and the stage, and then the stage makes you think of, oh my goodness, and you start all over again. Until eventually you end up falling fast asleep on this really nice rainy day. The end.